Hi. Fine and you? So I should just say my address and everything while we're here, seeing as you've already given my name and I don't know what you need me to do. Instructions unclear. Right. I got you. That seems easy enough. Doesn't seem like rocket science. I think I got it. Gotcha. In Dota? I'm just closing out things that are in the background. No, that's fine, but I'm distractible. I'm just distractible. Oh man, is this what you say I have a face for radio? Thanks. Oh man. You said you need to invite me to a lobby. Alright, cool. I'm just making sure I haven't missed something. Had a busy, long day, so not impossible. Woo! I'm getting other invites. I don't see your invite though. It's just a girl on the internet. Another day in the life. No, I'm just joking. Another day at the office. I can't request to join you, maybe? Would that be easier? Oh man. This is good start. You look so competent. Sounds very big brain. What's happening with the lobby? I feel like we're missing the action. All right. Let me just mute myself while I go make this cup of tea and not crunch my rusks into my microphone.
Mike, are you pulling in? Is she gonna watch from your Discord? I don't think you can. Only the lobby leader can. So, will you stream from open Discord then? Yes. Okay.
I don't know if you can hear me. I feel like you can. Probably. Woo! Hi. Yes. Mhm. Mhm. I have played a little, but I feel like I'm still figuring everything out. I don't know. I feel like every time I look at the map, there's like another new little thing. And those embarrassing running into the wrong place thinking it's not a neutral camp deaths. Not yet. But we will trauma bond over that at a later point, I'm sure. Mhm. Mm. Yes. Interesting. Mm. I was just wondering about that as well. I'm also just thinking about that new Beastmaster thing everyone's doing. Mm. Painfully good. Oh, wow. Hmm. And also a fairly reasonable escape. A quick in and outie.
Ah.
But Venge could set up some opportune swaps with that as well. Hmm. Yeah. I'm reserving judgment till all the picks are out and just see. Absolutely. But that can be excellent. Thanks for having me.
Don't make me stitch on me angry face. I'm gonna cut you off right there.
You will make a
Are we
nice snow
submitting
angel.
our caster snacks choices? My strawberry and lemon infused green rooibos tea, because God gives his hurtiest of tummies to his strongest of girlies. Absolutely. Interesting. And very appropriate for both of them to get range increasing items, which will just help perpetuate that. But that's also a good distraction for the Slaughter just to keep taking farm in lane. I do like the new token system though, it's cute. Because we've all had those games, you just keep picking up the worst neutral items. Ouch. Drow doesn't have Gust. What do you make of all these new opportunities for warding? On such a extensive map. Especially with the cooldown on wards. Mirana's rotations are really excellent. And then armor reduction as well. Love to see it. Yeah, it's fantastic. Gives you such a great escape, especially late game as well if you've got an invis item.
A loss so small, the world will hardly notice.
this Treant has been on point with these urn charges.
Now, nobody wins.
Charles got a Dragon Lance up and Chrysalis is on the way.
Yeah, got a Chrysalis. Then going into the 4-star, so she felt like she needed a bit of damage. Let's look at a bit of net worth here. Lem, classic alchemist, cruising ahead. I think all 3 cores looking really good there. I think Doom and Alchemist are always gonna be up at the top there. Deerbound's gotta be careful. He's farming in a pretty precarious place under vision. Sidesteps the arrow, does well to get out of that one, but I don't think Doom's gonna. Don't think he's getting out of this one. Yeah, decent. Unfortunate for them, Drown's got her dancing shoes on, but they should have picked up that she's under a ward there. She might just keep farming in the same place. They've done well to hold on to their towers. And that's the bottom tower for the Alchemist, and he is, no, that's the Pudge, sorry, building into the Ags, but the Alch is absolutely massive right now, about to get his TP boots. He's got his blink, so they fight, I feel like they could fight quite soon. Whereas Drow still probably needs another 1 or 2 items to even consider getting up there. Also got the blink on Doom, so 3 blinks on the cores. Rather scary if you're a Crystal Maiden. Lem, do you think Roche is on the cards? Not really, hey?
Not yet.
This Ursa's too, I mean... Oh, they got the hook. Collapsing on the top lane. Nobody's going in, but there's 4 heroes here. It's gonna eat an arrow. They've got rid of the Pudge. But here comes the Alchemist and the Doom. Nobody's gonna man fight. Beautiful ulti from Crystal Maiden. Goodness gracious me. Yep, there's the arrow. Yeah, it looked good while it lasted. So that's a team wipe. Titans have got to figure out a way back into this game. I'll going for the Manta. He's a big boy.
Man with a plan.
Yeah, he's going to be huge. Try and have a look at their wards here. They got a cheeky ward. Hold on, that's Angel with a shotgun. He's put a ward in his own camp. Interesting. Interesting tactic. Ah, you never know, hey? These are professionals after all. Competitive Dota is finest. We've got a Mirana ulti. Worried about this Ursa. It's a lot of damage. Ooh. Did Slardar eat the arrow? Yeah. He blinked in on top of the arrow. Nobody needs to deny this tower. Oof.
I almost feel like Ursa just needs a bit more shutdown backing him so that he can just get the job done.
Yeah, he's
He
blinking
just
in
can't
there on
quite
his
get to
own.
where he needs to be. Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta be careful here. Mirana arrows. Just blindly arrows and hits the Ursa, hitting the ancients. Drow on her own. And dead. So the rest of the team was on the opposite side of the map. They do have a high ground ward here planted by Yoda, so pretty much can see the whole jolly circle here. As the Doom is out. Oof. Doom doing God's work and Crystal Maiden dead. Gurmipa dead. That's another team wipe. 17k lead at 21 minutes. Not looking great, eh? Aren't you glad you're casting? could be slightly worse, eh? You could be on the Titans team right now. These guys can take high ground, no problem. They're gonna do the mature thing and go for what I'm guessing is a Tormentor. Oh, I guess you can pudge ulti it, eh? You can force off it, you can use it, you can do anything. Immediate smoke up, just to back off, eh?
Is it you heard
They're going
about
for the other Tormentor as well. Tree unprotected. He's got a phylactery. I don't know if you've played with this before, but it's actually quite flippin' good. Decent amount of burst damage
Yeah, and great amount of stats.
and a bit of a slow. It's probably a little bit too good for something that's quite cheap. Vengeful Spirit's still waiting to use her token. Just wondering when that's gonna happen. It's quite a useful thing to exploit, I guess. Maybe she just likes to carry around the token. I hope someone's gonna tell her. They are going for the ult, but they don't realize he is invisible. Pretty decent Mirana ulti to break that smoke. Right, I'm just saying it now. 23 minutes, Venge still got a tier 1 token, hasn't been used. I try to be a nice guy, but sometimes you can flame that. I feel like that's a worthy flame. Worthy of a flame. Someone's got to ping it. Come Titans. Maybe not, eh? Scuba Steve getting some deep wards down. He's got the shard, so Invis Treant. Something to consider. You'd always assume that you're under vision here. Alk going to the AC. There's definitely a point where they're actually not going to do anything to this Alchemist. If they doom the Ursa every time, they can't do anything else. Slardar's building a pipe. So they're really relying on all the damage coming out from the Drow and the Ursa. Drow's building BKB. you could see, they can see where the Alk is. He's got the Manta, he's gonna ult, yeah. Cast his curse, I guess that's how it works, eh? You start talking about an indestructible alchemist and then he dies. Standing on top of a ward there. They're gonna push bottom anyway, so nice little halberd pickup on the Doom. Ursa's not gonna love that. Scuba Steve is in vision, he's under the tower radius. Decent pickup to start the fight. Everybody else is gonna get out. Crystal Maiden still building a 4-staff. Yeah.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Yeah, she just sentryed the middle lane and skipped the high ground, but that's alright. Pudge is close. If these guys can get a ward up, they've still at tier 1. Dearbound's solo pushing at tier 1 here. Homies are close by, but with a Pudge blink, there he goes. They're gonna run him down, and his team has completely abandoned him. So, yeah, not watching the movements of his team, or Crystal Maiden and Venge TPing out there, running away. Maybe just a little bit of lack of map awareness.
Crystal trying to increase vision on the map, but you just can't do it alone, unfortunately.
Crystal Maiden, eh? The life of a maiden. Okay, I'm just saying it. 27 minutes and Venge has still got a level 1 token in her backpack. Somebody flame her, please. I'm not going to say that's a game losing move, but good help. They are diving. Nice save from the Venge. Ooh, saving major. You've done well, Venge. There, Slardar getting stuck in again. Scuba Steve's gonna die now. All that damage on the drow. Yeah. Doom is stuck. Ooh,
Oh, fantastic.
cheeky little.
Her little blink.
Who forced after? I think that was the drow. Drow forced off
Love thy neighbour.
away. Yeah. 6v4 here, everybody. Crystal Maiden bags a wisdom room. Goodness me, that feels nice. 2 sentries doing 1 sentry's job over here. Just being very sure. Have a look. Hey, Venge, tier 1 token. Come on. You reckon we get to 30 minutes and the tier 1 token's still there? What's your... I reckon.
Let's see if we can make 35.
35? Can I hear 30, 36? Oh, okay, let's do it. That's 29. Come on, Grim. Keep us entertained, yeah. What do we got next on the Pudge, eh? BKB. What on Pudge you go Blink, Ags, BKB, just heart, eh? What else do you need? It's a 23k lead. Feels like a 50k lead. CM has completed a 4-staff. That's going to make things a little bit easier. Drow's quite low on mana. She's still got a tango. Swapped it
I
out.
really like Crystal to see Crystal go for a Glimmer Cave. It works so well when channeling her ult, she can force staff herself in.
There goes the Ursa, and it's not going to get the blink out. Well played.
Melted.
Yeah, so Age is not really amounting to much. Crystal Maiden gonna get left behind, and
Oh,
Drow
I've
Ranger
been
gonna
really
get left
struggling with
behind.
her mana pool, often not able to use her abilities and even
Yeah,
some of her items.
she's almost always low, which makes it hard to, hard to actually be relevant. So just the pace of the Primordians right now is they've given Doom and Alchemist so much space to play that it's almost now this is just gonna snowball. I don't think they need to slow down. There we go. Doom pops his Doom right. How did that not hook the Doom? I'm definitely gonna check that on YouTube later. But they don't even need to farm anymore. They've got their items. They just actually need to finish out. Scuba Steve puts a cheeky ward there. Slardar standing right underneath it. Slardar's also holding on to his token, so... But Queen of Tokens, Vengeful Spirit. We're on 31 minutes. Lem, I don't know if the game is going to be 35 minutes long. Never mind tier 1 token on the
I
Venge.
checked, it's still there.
It's still there, but I don't know if the game's going to get past 31 minutes, 35 minutes. Nobody desperately needs some kind of tankiness. Satanic will help, but possibly a BKB would also. Net worth wise, it's not looking great. Level wise, also not looking so hot. Drow doesn't even feel comfortable farming here with the whole of her team down, but I mean that's really there's got to be wards or something. This Drow just desperately needs farms. Level 16, just got to level 16. Trying to build into a Silver Edge, but
Maybe a team effort on this neutral token thing. Slardar's running around with his tier 3.
maybe this is a strat, hey? Don't pop your token. I wonder if this is like the 4-head next level play. Venge still got his, Slardar still got his. Maybe we don't know something, yeah. Drow caught outside the base. Gonna have to
Well,
pop her
it's carrying a gem. I
BKB.
really like the Lotus Orb as well.
Oof. Yeah, Lotus is decent this game, just purge off all of that. They're gonna take their Tormentor as well with the DD on the Doom. Mirana might pick? No. They're not too confident. Completed pipe.
Malcolm is getting ready just to mow it down.
So much damage. He's also got an Abyssal Blade now, by the way, Mr. Alchemist. Manta's off the silence. There's the Doom onto the Ursa. There we go. Take out the 2 damage dealers are out. 3 cores are dead. I dare say it's 34 minutes. We've still got a tier 1 token. This is going to be their second lane of racks now. I feel like that's like a 30th team wipe as well. Mirana ult just for fun. Lem, we're doing it. 40 seconds. We still got a tier 1 token. 40 seconds. Delay the game. Delay. Ah. She got buyback. Come on. Drow, you can do it. 25 seconds. Delay the game. Alchemist, stop hitting towers, bro. We got a bit. Oh, Scuba Steve is going in. Scuba Steve is dead. We got 12 seconds. Are we gonna make it? 8 seconds. Lem, I think you're right, eh? Venge holding on to her buyback. They're hitting the ancients, but Venge is literally holding on to her
Holding
buyback.
on to her buyback and her tier 1
And
token.
a tier 1.
35
35 minutes, and she still has a tier 1 token. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it here first. Next level strats. Not really paying off so far, but they did kill 3. They got the pudge. I wonder if that extra 10 seconds of Venge buying back could have maybe caught 1 or 2 more. But,
Or been used to choose a neutral item.
oh yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe use that extra time just to take a look at your inventory, but all good. Ursa does have the gem now. So Lem, we may have the makings of a comeback. I'm not gonna speak very confidently about a comeback, but if there was gonna be a comeback, it'd make for quite a good one now. Drow topping up her mana, fantastic. Might be full mana for the first time in the last half an hour. They do have the megas though, so this is gonna be a slow and painful push unless Titans can somehow... Oh, Doom's got haste. That's a scary freaking thing. He's also got Ags. What do you think about the new Doom Ags? It's pretty filthy.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, you can cast it on yourself, jump in, catch everyone off guard. Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden. No. Mirana ulti. Yeah, Hulk's going in on the ground. She does have Shadow Blade, so she'll pop that big gust. And there's the Doom. Slardar is gone.
She's not going to be able to mow anybody down.
Nobody's gone. Nobody's going to have to buy back the drought. Ooh, the strength game. Nice swap in by the Venge. Still got the level 1 token. There's the GG. Venge finishes the game with the level 1 token. GG everybody. Ah, yeah. Painful to watch.
I thought Mirana was fantastic. Her positioning, team items, the girl did the things to be done.
She hustled, eh? Positioning was actually really good. I think it was quite a nice setup with the Pudge ulti in the beginning and the arrow.
And still maintaining a reasonable net worth as someone that playing support hero, still doing a fair amount of damage. Very involved, every fight.
Yeah. I mean, Hero's got farm here, and listen, I mean, nobody leading the deaths with 12 deaths. I think he had a really rough lane. Ursa not really a traditional mid either. It does okay against Pudge, but I think there's our biggest issue right there. Just some of the basics. Tier 3 and Tier 1 tokens still unhatched. And bear in mind, there were Tier 4 tokens in the base for them to pick up, but never mind that. Yeah, 23 flesh heap stacks on the Pudge as well. Near impossible to get through all of that. But such is life. Thanks, Lem. That's the game.
Thanks for having me.
I'm just gonna check if there's a second game. But yeah, there is. But I don't know if you want to stick around and cast another one, or completely up to you.
Past me committed to an early morning.
No,
5K run tomorrow.
no. You do your thing. Go do your thing. I'll just be an observer. I won't actually talk then. I'm not talking to myself.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. I'll turn the mic off, but I will talk to myself. You know, just. I mean, I am the smartest person here. So. Oh.
Absolutely.
There's no competition there. So.
And modest too.
You know what? It's actually hard.
Tough job. Someone's got to do it.
It's hard to be humble. I'll tell you what. It's hard work. I work every day. I'm the hardest worker in the room.
Thanks so much for your sacrifice.
Yeah, well, thank you. That's very kind of you to actually say. But yeah. It's been a pleasure, Lem.
Thanks for having me. Hopefully I
Yeah.
have a few better comments the next time.
No, it was all good. That was a bit of a tricky game to chat about it. Yeah.
Cool. Looking forward to the next one.
Adios, amigo.
Bye.
Bye.
Ahoy!
Oh, Mr. Leo. The nightmare himself, eh?
How are you doing, sir?
Yeah,
And
good.
hello for the few people in chat that wasn't me and my friend.
Is it just you ex going to town there?
Yeah, we were like spamming a chat, like please, dude.
What,
Please.
with the token?
No, we were the ones spamming. Please, where's the stream? We can't see picture.
Sorry, man. Yeah, I've got like 40 programs running on this freaking laptop. It's a bit of a mission. Did it work in the
Well,
end?
that's why I bought a new PC.
No, this thing's a beast. It just takes a lot to flip in to stream. Bud, just join the lobby. We are live,
Hello,
but
a few people in chat that wasn't me and my friend.
okay, so we are live, so you can hear all this shit, eh?
Oh, there we go. That fixed us. I was an idiot. I didn't realize that. I forgot I had the stream open still. That's
Okay.
why I was hearing myself.
No worries. I'm gonna turn your voice down a little bit. It's a bit loud. But
All good.
did the stream come right in the end?
It did.
Okay, awesome. Okay,
It
so
did.
just waiting for these clowns to join the lobby. Just the one more. Prue,
Uber Steve.
how's the Titan Cup been? You guys been doing alright, eh?
In molding.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been
I
watching
molded
you,
after that Medusa game. I wanted to fucking kick my off lane literally off the team straight away.
bro. That was actually such a good game. You that mid game you guys should have ended. I feel like there was a window of opportunity. They couldn't touch you, and somehow they just made a way back. Dusa's a tricky one.
That game we should have won, but the
should've,
draft
yeah.
was terrible. I wasn't the one drafting that game. I was just picking what they were telling me to.
I mean, conceptually, I think you had like an IO, Undying. You had like all of this heal and amp behind it.
The problem with that draft was we couldn't punish because we didn't have lockdown. We didn't have catch, so
Yeah.
they were just walking away. Like the amount of times Monkey got away. And the part that annoyed me is because I know we're better than that team. That's just a fact. They're not
Yeah.
that good. We absolutely dumpstered them last time.
Yeah,
I don't even mean to sound arrogant. It's just the truth.
yeah. Well, I guess that's that's how most Dota players feel. Hey, Scuba Steve, jump in the lobby, mate.
Get in the. Either way, I'm not going to discuss that game because
No,
it's not healthy to discuss the Titan Cup as a competitor in the Titan Cup on the stream of the Titan Cup.
No,
Moving
man,
on.
This is this level of Dota. I think it's worth being more genuine and honest. But with this, I mean, what you saw in the last game, I mean, there's some skill on both teams. I just feel like Primordians were much more. They were smoked a lot of the time, much more coordinated. Their rotations led to kills, whereas there were hardly any rotations on the Titans. I'm worried that there's no one who's got like a resounding. I don't know how you guys play, and I don't know if you would want to talk about that on stream, but like who makes the calls? Like who says, hey, I'm coming mid, or hey guys, I need a gank? And like I feel like there's either no communication or just way too much talking and not enough communication on this team. But they were all just sort of getting shoved back further back, and then all spreading out and getting picked off, whereas the Primordians were kind of a little bit more together. Also, three blinks on the cores. That was painful for a
We
Crystal
have
Maiden.
to also take into account in these games, like, this is a tournament that doesn't have divisions, so you're going
Yeah.
to see
We've
players
seen
of
some
vastly,
wipes.
vastly different skill groups against each other. Like for instance, nobody's team besides nobody is basically like a bunch of heralds, and
So-
then
Yeah.
Primordians like a bunch of crusaders. So there is an MMR difference. So if you're
Yeah.
just taking that into account, Primordians is better.
Yeah, I think Titans went up against a near immortal team. I think it was I want to say Team
Ethereal is immortal. They're all
Yeah.
immortal.
I think it's Ethereal, and it was very difficult to cast. I'm going to be honest, without being like a little bit sarcastic.
Yeah.
But okay, so we are out of the lobby, and I'm gonna just change over here. Right, we're into drafts. Talk to me about drafts, Brew. What has been like a real headache besides Medusas?
Alchemist is really strong right now, so in carry he needs to go. I would say that also, like for offlane, I would say your Omni Knights, your Legions, any like big tanky boy who likes us in the front, build
Yeah.
auras, really annoying.
And
Because they just win the lane.
I haven't seen too many Nixes, eh?
Oh, yeah. Because it's I don't know. People in South Africa sometimes are a bit slow when it comes to meta. That might be why. But Nyx is a very strong 4, even mid at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a good hero. So they changed his W.
Yeah, that extra. It's now actually an assassin. It can now actually maybe solo kill a lot of the heroes for a decent amount of the game.
Yeah, I got solo killed by Nyx actually the other day on a troll with 3k health
Oh, yeah.
in ranked. It
Yeah.
was a joke.
Yeah. It's a lot. So
Lich.
Titans, I'd like to see them play stronger lanes. They mess around with nobody and Deerbound sort of bouncing between mid and
Yeah.
safe lane to try and
I've noticed.
Yeah, I think if they just focus on getting the basics right, like for example, using your tier 1 token,
Yeah.
and
I also don't think they've been drafting their supports first phase, which is a problem, because if you draft your supports first phase, they're just going to ban out cores for the rest of the draft, so you're going to
You
narrow
get-
your own options down very quickly.
yeah,
It's much better to always draft a flex and then a core, so like a flex support and then a core.
okay. So we got Dusa Alchemist
far.
out and Doom Bounty. So these are all big meta. So
Omni,
Omni.
that's a good pick.
Yeah.
I like this Lich pick, but then they need to pick it like with a strong 1 or 3.
And that's not really Enchantress, right?
No, I think that's the position 4 most likely.
Why pick an Enchantress there? Do you think that's a premeditated Enchantress? Because that doesn't seem to offer much.
It doesn't offer anything. I mean, it is good. Like Enchantress's patch is good because they buffed all the jungle creeps. So
Yes,
now
yeah.
her jungle creep that she takes over is really good. But I don't expect anyone on this team to have the micro skills to utilize it properly.
Yeah.
So in that regard, I don't understand the Eng pick at all.
Yeah, and I think this could potentially be your offlane from Primordians. Potentially a tree could be 5, but that Enchantress pick, that second pick for Titans, could have been a response to that Omni Knight. It's almost definitely going to be an offlaner, and you could already then start to pick a hero or something that could counter that. But
Omni Knight this patch is also really strong because you can put him mid and you can put him 3, and then his hammer of justice or whatever
that
it's called.
purity, yeah.
Purity. It
It's-
scales off your base attribute. So in his
Yes.
case, it's strength. So that you just stack strength, and you can hit with that hammer for like 600 damage.
And
then you
it's
get an echo
cheap.
saver, and you do even more. Yeah, it's
It's-
like 40 mana.
It's 40 mana. It's nothing, man, and it's like low cooldown. It's a really good spell.
The Timber ban was a good ban, and the Doom. The Doom and the Timber completely shut down Omni Tree
Yeah.
and destroys them.
So what else are you worried about with an Omni Knight? I guess healing AA, but they're not going to pick AA already.
If I'm Primordians, I'm looking for a stun right now or
Yeah.
a nuker, because you want to kill Ench and Lich, and you don't want someone with physical damage, so you need some nuke. Marana gives you nuke, gives you kite.
Takes out her creeps as well. You can
Yeah.
take out the odd centaur or anything with an arrow.
Gotta hit there. I'm not a big fan of Marana this patch because it's a strong laner, but if it's like a support, it doesn't bring much. Because
must
you've got to
say-
hit an arrow in order to do anything.
Yeah, and in a professional team, they almost never will pick a Marana without a guaranteed stun.
Set up, yes.
And because stuns have been nerfed just a little bit, it's a slight difference, but it makes a big difference for a hero with a skill shot like that.
Yeah.
But what I will say is I've noticed a couple Maranas where on such a big map, for them to for teams to rely on smokes alone to be able to move around and make aggressive moves on the map, I think that Marana ulti just makes it that much better. Just helping people slip past the net or
I would
get
like, yeah.
Okay, so there's your offlaner, I'm guessing. I know you've played safe lane Legion once or twice as well.
That was for fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's a decent hero. I guess that really gets rid of all your illusion heroes, because it's just so hard to play illusion heroes into a
They've
Legion.
banned out PL already. Legion's also good now because you can cast your Q in your duel. That's what makes her so strong right now. And then W gives you movement speed. So you Q and then you W, and they can't trade with you in lane. You can just bully people out. And you can now solo kill people in duel because you get like 120 attack speed
Yeah,
with
it's
max
amazing.
level Q.
Are you not worried about the Omni ulti and the physical damage negation?
If I'm honest, I'm not worried about Omni Knight because I'll just duel him this game if I'm Legion. If he's
Okay.
smart, he duels Omni and
It's
they
quite
win
a long
every fight.
cooldown as well here.
The Necro's a good pickup. It's got percentage-based damage. You can scythe people through Omni ult.
It's one of Dearbound's better heroes.
My only worry that I have for Titans is at the moment is they really lack lockdown, and I
Lockdown.
feel like this Edge does absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Jug is an interesting one because you've got Necro who can dodge your ult with his Ghost Shroud, and you've got Legion who can obviously duel you through your Blade Fury. I mean, Jug's a decent hero. He's gonna get farm, but it's not by all means. It's not a free Jug game.
Not a bad Jug game because you can kill Necro with spin. You can dominate you can kill Ench with spin.
Yeah.
You'll win your lane with Jug if it's like Jug Tree against Legion.
It's looking like,
let's say Bambi.
yeah, it's looking like Jug Tree. Hey.
You probably have high kill threat. You can probably kill this Bambi literally spin off cooldown constantly.
Level
she
1,
stands in
level
the wrong
2
place,
is
she
gonna be
dies.
tricky. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. And Necro, I'd like to see an Urn, a fast playing Necro. Legion, you don't really want to be building pipe, crimson, all of that kind of stuff. Legion really does
Legion's
have to build, greed and damage. So I'd like to see that coming out from the Necro. Team items, it's the Crimson Guard and the pipe.
I think the Necro's mid.
Yes, I think so. But damage
Maybe the Legion
mitigation.
might be carry, but I doubt it. I think they usually last pick nobody's hero here,
Yeah,
so it's probably going to be a carry. I think Ursa is a pretty decent hero here. I mean, you don't have lockdown in any case, so
yeah.
might as well just all in.
Not sure if nobody's keen on an Ursa there after the last game.
Ursa's good.
And
Lifesteal is also not bad versus the Omni and the Jug.
I could see a Lifestealer. I could see the Lifestealer bomb infest with the Legion. It can work.
Yeah. The Lash isn't bad too because you do magical damage, you can kill through a lot of their stuff. You can just kill straight through. Also, like Jug Spin only protects him now against 50% of magic damage due to the change to BKB spells and items.
It's a considerable nerf, yeah.
I don't understand this monkey ban. You have an Omni Knight. Like, I mean, unless it's Omni offlane and they're scared that the Omni is going to get dumpstered in lane by a monkey. But I wouldn't be too worried about a Monkey King with a Mirana in your lane, because your Mirana is just going to right click this monkey out of lane.
Yeah, at least for the first couple of levels. But, what are you, I mean, as a carry player, what would you say Lifestealer Ursa is probably your...
I would say Lifestealer Ursa. I would say Slark or Ricky, but both of them have been banned.
Yeah.
An illusion hero is not bad either. They don't have many ways of dealing with it. Like Naga. Naga could work. It's got a root too.
They do play a decent Naga, and they don't really have the wave clear unless Jug's going to go Battle Fury or Maelstrom. That could work.
The current build on Jug at the moment is Battle Fury. Maelstrom's not so popular anymore because what you do now is you shove your wave and then you farm those small camps.
There's just so many camps, eh?
Yeah, you basically you shove your wave, you then farm the two small camps right at the bottom of your lane, you farm all the way to the top, and then you farm back, and then your lane's shoved in again, and you do that again.
Maelstrom's kind of same as the Alk. Maelstrom is really the, if you just want to fight, you don't want to farm, you want to just get the attack speed and go hit heroes and not creeps. PA, interesting. A lot of physical damage into an
I can
Omni.
see I can see PA working if she buys a nullifier this game. If she buys a nullifier, then Omni is not a problem.
What's your feeling on PA Ags?
I don't really like it. I don't think it's that amazing.
As a 4/5, it's flippin' annoying, man. Because your wards mean nothing. She
it is, but like this game, like she has to get these big items like nullifier, or otherwise you're just not gonna kill people in team fights. You're gonna get out sustained.
I think your point, Quap Necro, that's an interesting one. I think it's a good Quap pick because back to your original point is that Titans have no lockdown. They've got Duel and Lich Stare and maybe Reaper Scythe, but you can't rely. Duel and Reaper Scythe are not really reliable stuns. They got a bit of slow, but in fact both teams really there's absolutely no reliable lockdown. You got Treant Alt, you got Mirana Arrow.
But the difference is you've got quite a bit of mobility on the side of Primordians. Like you've got a Blink, you've got a Jug with a Shard, you've got Mirana with Leaps. You've got a lot more chase down that than you have on Titans. Also, like they've got much better mixed damage types. So you got Quap ult,
Yeah,
you got the physical damage coming out, and the magical from Jug.
yeah. If
I
this,
think it's a more well-rounded draft.
yeah, I think if the Quap gets off to a good start and makes some space, then we may be in for a repeat of
I
game
feel like
one.
Pop wins the lane against Necro. You just spam dagger on him and he just gets zoned out of the lane. But then it depends. Like he can play Necro can out-sustain the Quap as well though. If he's able to actually land his last hits. I feel like it's a Quap favored matchup.
Yeah, I'm worried about this Inge pick. Not worried about it. I don't see what it does. Maybe he's really confident on it, and it's a lane sort of stabilizer. But I'd like to be proven wrong there. You can see Scuba Steve, second game, second Treant Protector, and he's putting down a ward. That's a cheeky ward here. Just to
It's a
see
good
the
lane
pulls. Yeah. Early information coming out from Primordians. I think that's something that I've started to notice as well between the difference between this and like pro games is pros are incredibly active before the game starts. Like they don't run and stand still. They're always moving and looking for information or looking for the lack of information. So if they find nothing, they know where the enemy heroes are.
Yeah. I mean, it also depends on the draft and the heroes you have. Like sometimes you just want to also secure your 2 ruins.
Yeah.
Like if you let's say got an Ulk draft, then your priority is securing ruins.
Yeah, it's going to be 3
But
runes
yeah, the
to
supports in
Primordians.
high MMR they do a lot of stuff in order to try find wards in the first minute.
Instant D ward, Dearbound putting that ward directly in front of the Mirana.
Okay, so yeah, it's Jug versus Ench Legion.
Oof.
And if I'm this Jug, this Legion has no regen. If I'm this Jug, I'm getting my support over and I'm going to bully this Legion. Okay, this Legion's got tangos coming now. There's also a lot of regen. What the heck is Ench's items?
Feel free to flame, Bruce. There's no rules here.
No, I must be positive. I must be a good caster. I'd like to see a 1 come out on this Omni as soon as possible. Make it really hard for this PA to
PA spam, eh?
dagger on you.
PA Lich, it can be good. I will say that it's a strong lane. It's difficult because you've got an Omni who's basically just like a lane survivor, no matter what. His built-in kit is just so decent. And there we go, Hammer of Purity, nuke. Oof.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage. He's just hit his level 2. He beat the PA to level 2, and I think that nuke spam, he's got to be careful.
The problem is like you don't want to spam your Q because you're gonna run out of mana on
First
Omni. It's
blood.
very inefficient.
First blood, Legion takes down the Jug.
How did that happen?
Yeah, his spin was down. Just maybe a little bit too cocky there.
Then she's probably just gonna spam Impetus on him all wave, and that can get very rough very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Legion
He
game
needs,
set
he
for the
needs,
solo.
yeah. Let's see. This is a mistake. A lot of, no offense, but less skilled Jug players do is they take Blade Dance level 2, and the problem is if you get harassed now and bullied, you're gonna be standing under your tower now, doing nothing for the next 20 minutes because you have no sustain. Whereas if
Yeah.
you have healing ward, you can go straight back to lane.
Yeah.
It's better than a full solve.
Yeah, 100%. It lasts a decent
Yeah,
amount.
this should be a dead
They're
end.
going on the end. She does have her healing.
No,
but
this is a dead
That's
end.
a lot of damage.
Oh, just not quite. Almost.
Yeah,
Don't
she's
chase.
gonna get out. Go back for the creeps.
That's
There
good.
was a solo kill on the mid lane. Necro going down to the Quap.
Yeah, as predicted, like the Quap should win this lane just by spamming dagger.
Yeah, it doesn't. That regen's not really gonna do much.
It's not high enough level, no.
He I wonder if he's gonna go bottle first or boots first. Yeah, I mean most mid laners would spam that
It's
bottle.
not- It's not necessary to buy a bottle on Necro actually. Your best bet is to actually buy Boots of Travel,
But yeah,
and
just
then
play
you look for
active.
scythe kills on the side lane the moment you hit 6, and you just do that. And then you get Radiance and a Dagon. That's the current Necro build at the moment, and then you just get more and more scythe kills, and you apply a lot of pressure because you can just have this global impact, which is a very like big thing this patch. Like heroes that have global impact, like Tinker, Underlord.
Yeah.
These kind of heroes do very well this patch because they can rotate and
It's a
take
big
these
map.
fights.
Yeah.
And force 4v5s when the
Yeah.
other carry who isn't mobile then can't come to the fight, and it's at a very good tempo. So
Oof, amazing arrow from Mirana. Nobody was manning up against the Omni Knight and just didn't see the arrow coming through the trees.
you can't man up against this Omni.
Yeah, he took all the nukes to the face and then turned it to fight. His support Lich was quite far away.
Doug's
there.
going down top. Ooh, he just
He's used
survives.
his spin.
See now because he takes level 2. Look at his health now. He's
Yeah.
gonna die here because he doesn't have healing wards.
That's the power of the Enche. She can still kill him.
I think she's fine. I don't think they have the damage.
She
If
can-
anything, Jug's gonna die here. He's gonna get nuked. I don't know. See that's why you always take healing ward level
Yeah.
2, because now he's got his spin, but now he's sitting with no health, no regen. Now look where he has to sit. He's gonna miss
Mirana mid?
2-3 waves.
Yeah, Deerbound having attack. Is it worth? Yeah, he's dead. Yoda did this the last game as well.
This Omni might die.
Yeah,
He has no mana. They can kill him.
they've got to make that call.
Which doesn't have nuke.
Yeah, that nuke is that nuke level 1 is amazing. Trying
Is-
to
is
juke,
surely not.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
we go. So I kind
Luke,
of
yeah.
the Treant Mirana combination worked so well for them in the last game. I feel like they're quite confident on it. Mirana is quite a nice ganking hero. It's not a guaranteed stun, but it's decent. But yeah, I haven't seen Titans in the last sort of 3 or 4 games that they've played. I haven't seen them make many profitable or positive rotations, if any, mid. So I'd like to see the Inch maybe a lot more mobile.
Thing is, Ench isn't a very good hero when it comes to rotating. You're not
Yeah.
gonna kill the Squap if you rotate middle, and it's unlikely you're gonna kill the Omni
Is
either.
that something that you talk about when drafting? When you kind of say, listen, we need a hero that's going to secure safe lane for us as well, a rotating hero.
Generally speaking, when you draft, you draft your lanes to... You have like an idea of how you want to play the game beforehand,
Yeah.
and then you draft accordingly. So like, you look at the game and you go, do you have stun? You've got like little tick boxes.
Yeah,
Do you have stun? Do you have magic nuke? Do you have team fight? And when you see all these boxes ticked, that's when you know you have a good draft. And also, you do draft for lanes.
yes.
So like
when
rule
the
of thumb,
lane-
you always have a ranged and a melee
Yes,
lane.
yeah.
And generally speaking, you do want to pick a 4 that if it can
Oof.
leave and rotate,
Let's
and the lich goes down.
not respecting, he's got 3 points in the purification, not respecting
This
that
is
at
a
all.
rough lane.
Yeah. In terms of last hits as well, the Necro is on 19 last hits, while the Quap is on 31. She's putting in a lot of damage. Gonna try the Scythe, but she was pretty much 2/3 HP. Got an Invis rune.
Top might. Ooh, the Necro.
Yeah, she's gonna be fine.
She's got Sonic Wave. If this Necro steps up here, she can probably full to 0 him.
He's got no Scythe as well. She's got nothing to worry about really. But I mean, last hit
Spears on
discrepancy is looking...
And this, what's crazy actually is this lane could be going even worse for nobody, because this man is maxing purification, which
Yeah.
is meaning that he's never having enough mana to spam his hammer.
Yes, yeah, he's got the Soul Ring now. Nobody is top of the pops with last hits though. He's 39 and 8. So not
See, like,
not
yeah.
terrible.
See, it's just inefficient to throw your Q as harass, because the problem is you run out of mana. You just want to spam your E on him every time he approaches the wave.
Yeah.
And then if
it's
you get
just
your
such a
W-
cheaper spell. Damage
Yeah.
damage per mana spent is just so good.
You should kill this Omni. He
Yeah.
has no mana.
He's got no mana, they're very passive. It's too late, the lane's pushing in.
This Lich doesn't skill Frostboss. That is such a mistake, because it's a slow and this Omni doesn't have his purge.
Yeah,
you could
and it's such a
nuke
good
him and
nuke.
kill him.
It's a cheap nuke, yeah.
It's a huge mistake not taking Frost Blast. This Sinister Gaze is worthless. Maybe 1 point,
Maybe
but
1
not
point
more.
later on, yeah. You see, Mirana's just sort of ping-ponging between the lanes. Jug's still level
Jug's not doing
5.
badly. He's got 46 CS at 8 minutes. That's,
Yeah.
that is, by all means, not that bad at all. He's actually top in CS.
Yeah. Both Jug and PA not having a bad time.
This Omni should go down here. He has no mana, but
There we go.
that's good to
Decent
see.
comeback on the safe lane. Interestingly enough, Inch, okay, yeah, is a Mirana. Inch just buying pretty much all consumables.
I just saw also the Necro went down to the Quap middle again.
Oh boy, was that Quap ulti? Yeah.
Yeah, he
Sorry,
popped. He stepped up too far and got nuked.
Oof. He went
If
for
I'm
the
this
bottle.
Quap now, I probably wouldn't sit in this lane. This Necro is being crushed. I'd get 6 and I'd just go kill PA.
He's he's 2 levels above. Yeah, I think the PA is open gates right now.
But then again, it's also hard to gank with how shoved in the wave is.
Yeah, he could. I mean, spam the wave and make some space now. You got maybe on your 10-minute rune timing.
Ooh, Jug takes down the Legion. This is good. This
That's
Jug
a
is
Jug level
having
6,
quite a
yeah.
good time.
So
He's going with the Mjolnir rush. Don't know if I like that, but
Yeah.
it's not bad. I think Battle Fury is personally a better buy. Omni's gonna go down again. Does he get the Lich? Yes, he does. And
Doing
Omni goes
well.
down.
We got a shield root at the bottom. Oh, Quap jumped over the top there.
This is a dead
This is
Necro.
a dead Necro. He does have
Oh
slam.
no! Oh, the shield
The
rune.
shield
Oh,
rune.
that's rough. The
Mm.
shield rune.
Hasn't
I hate
done his
that rune.
homework. Hasn't done his homework.
I hate that shield rune. I think it's such a stupid, broken rune.
Oh, it's amazing, man. I love it. That and the wisdom rune.
Legion's going down again. If this Jug has ult, he's got 1 charges.
Tree's got ult. Maybe a bit of a miscommunication there. But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
so much damage. She's quick.
Legion's gonna get away. Don't dive this Jug. Don't do it.
No, bro.
Don't
She's
do it,
quick,
man.
bro. She's
No.
got phase boots.
That's not worth it, man. Now you're gonna be low health.
Yeah, he's got an in charge from his homie if he wants, but and living armor. Oh, he hasn't skilled living armor.
Nobody goes down bottom. Where's this Lich? Oh, he went. See, this is a mistake to you. You can't leave your PA alone in this lane. You just can't.
Yeah,
And you're not gonna kill this Quap mid with a Lich with no nuke.
unless your PA
Yeah,
has
it's
got
not
to,
happening.
unless your PA is like 4-0 at this point. It's one of those heroes you just babysit. You don't rotate. Something that's
But
also
it's-
quite irritating is just gonna slam on it is Lich basically buying a Glimmer Cape recipe first before the other 2 items. Purely just
That
because
is a
it's cheaper.
huge grief.
But the other 2 items actually give you something, whereas the recipe just doesn't. So that's money. That's money basically just sitting there instead of actually investing in something that could help. You know,
I
could be the
agree.
difference between a kill. I think that's just like little things that are adding up here. And
The other thing is, I think nobody needs to leave this lane.
yeah,
Like he's
Quap.
griefing
Big
himself
ulti
by
from the
staying
Quap.
here. There
There
he
we go.
goes. I called that Quap rotation. I
Nice-
said the moment
nice
he got
combo
ult, he's
there.
gonna go bottom.
all that pure damage, eh? Pure damage and nukes from the
Oh, Lich
Omni
is
and
gonna
the Quap.
TP here and probably die. If I'm this Omni, I'm diving this Lich.
Necro TPing top. There's big stuff happening up here. There's the tree and ulti.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a dead Lich. The Necro looks like he's gonna go down. No? Okay, Jug's fine. But this Lich is not fine.
Mirana ulti.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
This Necro should go down here.
Nice
That
body-
is
nice
rough.
body blocks.
This Necro's not having a good game at all.
Scuba Steve with the right click. And Enchantress.
And there goes your Eng too now.
Sticking around.
Oh!
Painful to see. Just not much vision on the map that's helping them out here. I'm just looking at the Radiant Vision. You've got nothing.
You're playing
Yeah.
very blind and they dropped observers on the ground here.
Where is that?
Look, observers top lane, they just left them there. Oh no. Oh, and also, like, what is this, guys?
What are you gotta use your words, bro. What are you talking about?
Like, there's this triangle of wards. Like, you have this wards in like weird places here. All this mid wards, dude. By
Yeah.
Dire.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't
There's
be worried
quite a
about
lot of vision
rotations.
on the mid lane. Yeah, they've almost double warded there. I'm more worried about Radiance warding here because they're playing completely blind. It's Mirana's moving around so much, just missing out on the arrow. But I think Inch is gonna pay.
There goes Ange. This is an 8k lead at 13 minutes, beginning to look quite bad.
Yeah,
So, you know, if I'm the PA, I want to farm this bottom wave here, and then I want to farm all of these camps here.
Omni is
Yeah.
Omni is
Yeah.
on this lane all by himself.
No, don't go on the Omni. Don't go
Yeah.
on the Omni.
Quap just ultied the Legion.
Maybe you
again.
can kill the Omni.
He's on his own.
Omni doesn't have ult. You can kill the Omni.
Right,
Oh
there we
no,
go. At least
Omni.
something's going well there. But Necro, yeah,
Necro's potentially dead here.
yeah.
That is the downside to not having instant stun.
So he
Necro is dead here, never mind. Oh no, no, Necro might be fine.
Ghost Shroud.
No, Necro's not fine.
Surely you skill Ghost Shroud as a Necro against a Jug?
Yes, I would, but I think his logic was he was playing for the lane, and Ghost Shroud will get you killed against the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. DD, Inch. Sorry, my love. You gone. DD on the Quap,
This
Verona
Quap
ulti.
is getting farmed. This Ags is actually insane on Quap because at the end of the tick, when you dispel it, it does a scream of pain.
Yeah.
It's really strong, and it's AoE.
I mean, she's also got the Kaya and Sanj now, so good luck killing her in a hurry.
Nobody's got Battle of Fury. There's hope.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
He
silver
better get
lining there.
BKB before Deso though, because Deso's gonna do nothing. Because he's gonna blink in with a Deso and then die in two spells. He needs BKB first.
So what's the Radiant timing? I mean, Blade Mail will be nice on the Legion. You're gonna want BKB on that PA to fight.
You need BKB Deso on PA plus Basher. I would say that would be your major timing with PA.
Necro going for
And then
Greaves.
you need Necro. You need Greaves. Yeah, Greaves pipe most likely.
Oh,
And then the Legion needs to have a blink,
Lich.
blink, and the Blade Mill.
Lich ulti just one on one
Oh
hero.
no, the PA is gonna go down here. Oh, it's rough. You can't show on the lane like this in PA. You need to abuse your E spell, so they can't show you. That's another difference between
It's-
high level and low, or just like 4K MMR and higher. They don't show on waves a lot in 4K MMR. It's very hard to get information in higher ranks.
Yeah.
If you show like that constantly on waves, you're gonna get ganked and you're gonna get killed,
Decent
especially
kill
when
on
you're
the
this
Omni with the
behind.
scythe. Yeah.
Oof.
Decent kill on Omni with the scythe. Legion still hasn't got any dual damage, so she's looking for a target. I mean, who do you duel here that you're gonna get a guaranteed kill?
You can't. You have to rely on your team, but that means you need to smoke up as 5 and try and get a kill with Scythe and then the Lich nukes, and then you might be able to do something.
Nobody's
But
gotta be
Legion can't do
careful,
anything
yeah.
until Blade Mill.
Nobody's got to
Actually,
be careful.
if he
He's going
baits on
up
this
high
wave and
ground.
Blade Mill deal the jug now.
Pierre's gonna die here.
No, don't run away. Why are you running away?
Pierre's dead. She went up high ground again.
Where did she go?
Something.
See, now as PA, you can't jungle here. You cannot jungle bottom jungle. You have to either jungle these right at these bottom camps, because no one ever goes here to look. Or you need to jungle this triangle area at the top.
Well,
You can't show in lane. If you show in lane, you're gonna die.
yeah, I've noticed that he is clearing the lane and then running inwards towards
This
the.
is not the dual
instead of running
target.
out. Gonna get him? No.
Oh, they got him. No damage.
Long-range
But that's
shot from the
something.
inch, but yeah. I
At
think
least they
right,
killed him.
right now every kill counts, yeah. But
Every kill counts.
Marana
Everyone
ulti,
matters.
Scuba Steve's got a phylactery on the tree and protector. It's a nice item.
This jug has a maelstrom now. Mjolnir. He's quite farmed. He's doing quite well. Farm this jug. I'm just gonna get an MKB now on this GG.
But
Oh no,
the
Legion.
mech is done from the yeah.
Oh
from
no,
the
this
mech
Legion.
there.
This Legion stepped up too far.
Big ulti.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh!
big ulti from the tree and protector. Yeah, Necro, I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
he's getting out of
Necro
this
might have
one.
sight. Can you set the jug? Set the jug. Oh,
Off, that was
Almost.
close, but Inch not popping her heels in the middle of the
there he
fight.
goes. Where's nobody? See, right now on the PA, you see the entire enemy team top. You should not be hitting jungle creeps now.
Yeah, better lane
You
pressure
should
would
be
go a
hitting
long
this
way.
bottom tower.
Yeah. He's going for the Deso, he's got the Blightstone. Nobody?
As he TPing.
He put a ward
This
there
is
and
the
then
correct move.
TP.
TPing top here. Get this wave. Get this triangle. The enemy is moving here. They've got a ward over here, so he'll be able to see if he gets rotated on. This is fine. Problems with this
Yeah,
Deso
but
is, like I said, he's
TPing,
gonna get it,
yeah.
not be able to do anything with it.
Still quite a way
Ish.
away from the Greaves. Don't take a look at the net worth graph, because Scuba Steve has got more net worth than both the Legion and the Necro. That is a position 4 Treant Protector.
Yeah, position. No, he was position 5, dude. He was top.
Oh, he was position 5 Treant Protector, has overtaken the mid and the off lane.
He's more rich than this Necro. That is the state of this game.
Necro really struggling to get to those Greaves. He's still 1400 gold away from that.
Legion's almost got blink. If they get blink and they get smoke and they try it for pickoffs, they might be able to pull it back. It's not unpull backable. Legion can still kill this jug with a blade mail duel.
Necro is just melting.
Oh, this Necro shame, dude. He
Nobody is
really
getting
needs a
space.
pipe. This Greaves is not the build. You need a pipe on this team. They have a lot of magic damage. You need like a pipe. They need to get some like big stat item. Something. You need to tank up on that Necro. Greaves does not tank you up.
Nice read from Nobody. The Primordians just moving to the top left of the map and Nobody just TPing away. You can feel the heat.
His spider sense is tingled.
Yeah, he's just got to avoid fights. So
He has to farm.
Necro's died twice in this mid lane in the exact same place. Let's see if he can maybe stay alive a little bit longer. I want to see if we can get a there we go, nice D-ward from Angel with a shotgun. Legion desperately needs some dual damage. She's got nothing. There's a Mirana ulti out.
They should kill this Quap. They should kill this Quap. This Quap goes here. Turn. Throw some balls. Oh.
She's on her own completely.
This Legion is running away with full health.
Quap is taking on the whole of the Titans
killing
right
this
here.
Oh, keep going, keep going. She blinked like literally nowhere. That should be dead Quap. That's nice.
That took
This
way
Legion,
too long, yeah. Oof.
this Legion needs to wake up.
Nice just to push the tower. I mean, they got the Quap, but they're losing so much of this map so quickly.
It's very big getting that Quap though. And I think Nobody got the kill on the Quap.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Lich got the kill on the Quap, the most useless hero in the match. That's a
Classic.
bit rough actually.
Oh, we got a harpoon on the Omni Knight.
Oh no, Nobody. This is rough.
This Omni Knight's fine with this.
He doesn't have shard though. He doesn't understand. He needs the shard before the Echo Saber.
Mirana and Jug are,
He's actually
Just up
he
the road.
actually might die.
yeah, the help is
Oh.
coming. There's a jewel.
There we
I
go.
wonder
There's
if
a
we
duel.
get a
Can
bit
you
of
get him?
damage.
Oh,
No.
just not quite.
Omni
Oh
is
no, and the
still
turn.
alive.
Oh,
Could I tip? I can't tip.
and Necro's gonna go down again.
Necro is about a minute too late to this fight.
I think Necro should start buying wards now at this point.
Yeah, and that's probably going to open up the Roche. There we go.
That's
Yeah, I think Necro should have just pushed the lane there. The duel was a decent effort, but Omni is just so flippin' tanky. The harpoon gives so much. It gives everything.
Yeah. This is why it's better to go TP boots on Necro, because in scenarios like this you can at least cut waves and split push.
Yeah.
Now he's got halfway to Greaves and he can't do anything. He can't farm, can't split push. He's got no defensive items, so he can't really fight. He just dies to magic nuke in 2 hits.
Nobody's
Very
under,
odd game.
under a ward. Yeah, there's really decent warding coming out from Primordians. Just not in weird places, but just okay. There we go.
They have full map control. They're gonna go
Inch.
get back, go get their
Oh, Inch.
Tormentor.
Inch took out the sentry, but not the ward. Oh my goodness.
This Ench is going Dragon Lance. She thinks she's the core.
Yeah, she just put a
Carry Inch.
sentry down and they just didn't deward it.
See, this is also a problem. Like, you pick Ench, and then she doesn't have a single point in enchant, which is probably her strongest ability this patch. It's the
Yeah.
reason you pick her, is so you can take those jungle creeps and lane dominate with them. That is
Just not using the hero to its full potential there.
no.
Still waiting for some greaves on the necro. We got the blink on the. I'm not even sure what the legion. What do you need now? BKB. She's gonna kill the
Okay, this
Omni.
this should be a dead Omni Knight surely. This time he's got yes,
There we go.
very good.
There
And
we
the
go.
desert timing, that's huge.
Quap jumped in quite aggressively there.
Oh. Ooh,
The
okay.
Reaper
Pop
scythe does
lives.
nothing.
Kill this Ench. Kill this guy. Oh yes, very good. He's
Milana
dead.
as well, jumping in under tower. She's got a Lotus, but not anymore.
Taking that fight without your jug was just a mistake.
Yeah.
A huge mistake actually.
Maybe the first big mistake from the Primordians there. Bit of a weird fight. Maybe just
You
all
need to
trying
be
jump
together
in,
at this point.
trying to jump in and save the Omni, but top lane is
You need to
pushing
play
them.
with your jug.
Yeah, I'd like to see a smoke here. That's one of those fights where you think, okay, at the back of this, I don't believe it. We've got a level
This-
1 token, a tier
yeah.
1 token on the Lich still.
I agree, they need to smoke, get a duel with this Legion Blade Mail, they can do it again. Perhaps smoke top and try and find this jug, because this jug will die to a Blade Mail duel despite the fact of
Yeah.
his level.
Yeah,
He's got no health.
he's still vulnerable to that kind of damage. He's got a blink dagger. There's the
He's
smoke.
also got Aegis.
There's the smoke. Fantastic. We've got Jewel up as well, going straight for the jug. Are they?
Oh, I'm gonna miss him.
They're gonna miss him.
And not actually, he's gonna show on the bot. He's gonna show mid-wave. He's gonna show
Yeah.
mid-wave. They might still catch him.
It's worth jumping. He's got his whole
Oh.
team behind him though. Yeah, just a bit of a
Oof.
misread from the Titans there.
That's the problem. They don't have an aggressive wards because they have to play a very defensive Dota right now.
Yeah, I mean, but that's at that point you drop a ward, right?
Usually you drop a ward when you're taking a fight. Like
Yeah.
if you don't have vision, you just drop a ward where you're fighting.
I think that's one of the things. But if you look at Lich and Inch, they smoked up, but they didn't have any vision as well. So it's one of those things where you get too carried away with the smoke. But having an observer ward with the smoke is
Oh
Is
no, his
critical.
jug is in.
yeah, that's going to be the end
Oh.
of the Legion. Quite quickly dispatched.
That's a
Lich
dead
tosses his
Lich.
ulti, but does a grand total of 0
Can't lose your
damage.
Legion like that. She's your only initiation.
Jug ulti. Necro just sacrifices.
This should
the
be a
Inch.
easy triple kill for Jug.
He's
Probably a
big now.
Rax now.
He's got Aegis as well. They don't have to back
If you're
down.
Legion now, you should buy back.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%. You buy back, you duel.
Liches, they've all got buyback.
They must buy back unless they want to just lose the Rax for nothing.
Yeah, they all had buyback, but Necro the only one. So Necro just running in and
And
dead.
Necro.
That's a dieback. That was a dieback.
Yeah, he just kind of stood there and died. But then again, with his farm, that's all he can do.
Putting way too much emphasis or
This
hope on
this
his
Legion needs to
mechanism.
go. Blink, duel the Jug, go away, you're so scared of. Oh my.
Yeah.
If you just blink duel the Omni, they actually might have a chance to take a fight. They might, but he's not doing it. Oh, this is looking like game.
Yeah, PA
This
is
is-
just farming. Shit, there's nothing they can do.
They're not coming back from this unless they get some like great picks, but the way this Legion is playing, I don't see that happening.
Well, the only good news from that is that the age is just finished. It just expired.
That is good news, I guess. I mean,
And
now
then-
if they dual Jug, he can die.
Put a smile on our face. They've still got a tier 2 tower out the back here at the bottom. And nobody is pushing out the bottom lane with his blur. but he's got to be careful.
Oh no, he's walking. You don't want to walk straight down the middle
No,
of the
he's,
lane.
he's gonna TP. Yeah, he's out.
Oh, but he lost his career.
Now,
He's got BKB now.
this is the point where, yeah, you've got to go on the stragglers.
I
You've
don't
got a
think the
jewel, you've got
shard
a
is a
blink.
pickup.
This is you should have already been 10 seconds into your smoke right now, right?
Yeah.
You never want to turtle when the team's gone back like this.
You want to look for a pick, but
Yeah.
this Legion just doesn't. This Legion has a blink, but chooses to walk up to the person she wants to duel rather than blinking on them.
Yeah, they're gonna try defend this tier 2. That's a Marana ulti.
I would not defend this tier 2.
Jug's
You're
got-
gonna.
Jug's
Oh,
got an
no.
blade. Yeah, how many knights going in? They do get the
There
jug.
you go, they got the jug!
That's a
Jugs are
decent
gone.
start to the fight.
That's good.
That's the perfect start. They're all gonna eat the quap ulti, and they've got a treant ult as well.
Oh, they might be able to still do this. Nobody's still fairly high health.
He does get the omni.
That's a dead Omni.
It doesn't
Come on,
get,
keep going. Grow some. Oh, come on.
it doesn't get much better than that for Titans right now. Scuba Steve's in a spot
That
above
is a
her.
good fight, actually.
They saw his courier, but oof, that quap ags.
Very good fight for them, actually. They got the Jug and the Omni. That's huge considering how big the net worth lead is.
They are losing getting a bit of structural damage in their base.
But do you see what I mean? If this Legion just grows balls, blinks in and duels a priority target with Blade Mail,
Yeah,
their odds of winning a fight is infinitely better. Even if she doesn't win the duel, you've taken that hero completely out of the fight.
for a decent amount of time, yeah. And PA did the right thing, just go straight on the Omni and try to get him out, because Marana wasn't anywhere in sight, and she's never going to kill the quap. Oh,
Yeah, he might be in trouble here.
no
If I'm
TP,
PA, I
no
turn and
BKB.
fight.
yeah.
Oh, she's getting cut. This
A
is
little bit
rough.
caught out of position there. It's the Ags and
Oh.
Ags and Octarine. 46
That's a bit
dual
rough.
damage on the Legion. Hey, we've got Greaves on Necro. He's building into Blink.
Took him. Why is he going blink, dude? Does he want to die? He's gonna blink in and die. He's got Greaves, and his goal is to blink in with Greaves, and then click Q and die, I guess. Because that's what's gonna happen if he buys a blink. I don't even mean to mock. It's just the truth.
Okay,
He's-
Drew, we've got another tier 1 token. Another tier 1 token.
That's not being used.
That's
where
not on the Lich. Same as last game. We're gonna make it to 35 minutes.
somebody needs to tell this guy that he needs to activate these tokens.
Yeah,
Nobody needs to talk to him after this.
I think there needs to be a lot of discussion about a lot of different things.
You gotta have some very manly discussions.
Yeah. Omni Knight building into AC, he's gonna be so tanky. Scuba Steve's warding is so good. They always have these deep wards. In the last game they played a vital role as well, but
Is it on the BKB?
there's the jewel. Omni Knight helping out.
Oh, it's just not a thing. That should be game.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, nobody tried.
If I'm not mistaken, the Lich altered the Crimson Guarded Marana,
He did.
so that just deleted his whole team.
Nobody made a valiant attempt, but his back was not strong enough.
We didn't make it to 35 minutes, but bit of a tough one.
I mean, when I compare it to some of the other games, they did better than some of their other series. It was slightly closer.
I think there's just a completely different caliber of just take two heroes, for example, the Treant Protector getting such good vision around, and then the Primordians playing around that vision, Quap jumping in knowing that she can see the entire team, she knows exactly what she's jumping into. Same as the blink on the Jug. I mean, that is a level 30 Treant Protector, but then the other side of it is just a peculiar itemization, slow timings, and yeah, just a little bit more clumsy from the Titans.
You also
and they're
just
getting
don't have
punished
any
there.
punish for Quap just jumping in like that. Or you do, but there's no real stuns or lockdowns, especially when your Legion's sleeping.
Yeah, and that was a last big Quap, so that's really a drafting issue, just making room for a mobile hero like that. And to be honest, that could have been a Void Spirit, an Ember, a Quap, Any one of those heroes that just rely.
Rough.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe the game was already stacked against him from the draft, but just also the basics in game. Good rotations from Mirana. I think Yoda and Scuba Steve is really good pairing. If you look at their stats as well, 2-1 and 30, 8-2, 21. Like very, very clean Dota there.
I like rotating. You got Mirana, she's a very good 4 for leaving and moving the lane, and then you got Omni Knight, who's unlikely to die alone, especially against the Lich,
Yeah.
who's not skilling nuke.
Yeah.
My only gripe is like this Omni Knight, honestly, maxing your Q and then using that as a way of harassing, he could have dumpstered the lane tenfold harder by just maxing W and E.
The hammer, yeah.
Yeah.
Extra
The Q was a
strength,
mistake.
Yeah. It
And
is
then
something
also
you
he
can
needed
cast
to get
from
the
range,
shard
but
earlier.
yeah, but anyway, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Titans,
They won.
Primordians. Mr. Nightmare, thanks for joining on the stream. Are
too,
you?
sir.
When's your next game? Hey, who are you playing against?
Oh, we're playing Ethereal, but we're dodging them right now.
These the immortal chaps, eh?
We might be playing Ethereal, or we're playing Grim Gaming tomorrow at 5. We're just waiting for confirmation.
I suggest you ban Batrider.
I don't, you can't tip me. I'm an honorable man.
Well,
We're confident against Grim Gaming because we queued into their entire stack in a pub and beat them in 20 minutes.
Oh no, I'm talking about Team Ethereal. I watched Titans play Ethereal.
I don't care what they draft. I know what the result of that match will be. They
Right.
can. I think we're just gonna aim to try and have fun in that game. Not
Yeah.
gonna take it too seriously.
Yeah. Lekker bro, well, all the best, eh?
Oh, you too,
Dude,
dude.
you must come cast as well if you don't have any games.
I'll do that.
Keen. Cool, bruh.